The truth about a boss.
Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday with your favorite host, B. Brown, the Revolutionary, and Miss Sunshine, reside all the way from the P to the A. How y'all doing out there?
Well, it is a good day. It's a special day. My baby girl turns 11 today. So happy born day, Put. Mama loves you, girl.
Yes, life is meant to be what? Celebrated.
Every
Yes,
day. Every
yes.
day.
So we have a pretty juicy show for you today.
Hello,
And
girl.
guess what? I just want to say welcome back, Facebook.
Yes, like we never left. We back in the building.
We
Hey.
back in the building and we coming harder than ever. So with that being said, check out the intro.
So let me go give you a quick rundown, okay? We talk about monkeypox again, y'all. They calling states of emergencies all over the U.S. Is your city or state one of them? And there's new bacteria in the water and soil. We just can't catch a break. We get into the unalived of JayDaYoungan and Rollie Bands. It seems having online beef will get you unalived. And speaking of beef, I know y'all heard about Kelis and Queen B, Beyonce, beefing over milkshake. Child. And don't get me started on Nick Cannon and his thoughts on feminine hygiene. Speaking of, we have some details on the IG model that almost died from untreated AIDS. She's linked to Mr. Cannon, by the by. I'm ready to talk. You ready? Let's talk about it.
All right. Sound like
That's
a nice intro to me. That was pretty good.
oh, where's the weather? It sounded lovely, don't you think?
If I must say so myself, and that sunset is everything.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Building.
Well, let's go ahead and get this show started. Hi, Miss Bobby. We see you in the comments, Miss Bobby. Miss Bobby is back in full effect. Thanks for
And she
dropping
over
through.
here.
Okay, and y'all got to excuse me. I'm a little under the weather, honey. But see, when you got to make it do what it do, you gonna just come on anyway, baby. You just gonna come
Mhm.
on anyway. So, with that being said, monkeypox outbreaks in New York and San Francisco. OM to the G. What is really going on? Like monkeypox was in our ear, then all of a sudden it was over here in the United States. Then all of a sudden, it was in a couple of states. Now it's in Alabama as well.
It's in Philadelphia too.
Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
I believe it because people is dirty.
Oh my God.
Yes,
So
scary.
it is scary, and I don't want to have no parts in it.
Me
It's like,
either.
and then a lot of people think that monkeypox is some form of a sexual disease, just like HIV. Baby, that is not the whole truth and nothing but the truth, okay? That's
That's
not
how they're
it.
presenting it, though. That's how they're presenting it.
Yeah, that's
So
how they present it.
folks are liking it.
And to be honest, that's how a lot of people are getting it. But you can also get it by touching something that somebody else has already touched. Because think about it, it's a blister. What if it left
It's
some? Yeah, what if it left some ooze somewhere?
why you have to say ooh to make your face look like that at the same time? Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Well, look, I'm finna let the lady tell y'all about it because see one thing about it, the hot messness is the hot messness. But I'm gonna
Mm,
let this lady tell y'all what she feel about it because at this point in time, please be looking out for the monkeypox and
please
the
do.
Rona and the Rona.
We, as a city and county of San Francisco, officially are declaring a state of emergency for a public health crisis in San Francisco involving monkeypox. And more clearly, we want to make it known that San Francisco has one of the highest case rates already of monkeypox of any other major city in the country. And just to put
Huh.
that into perspective, we saw over the past couple of weeks the numbers began to rapidly increase. At one point, there was 60, then there was 80, then there was 140. And when there was 140 on July 20th, I sent a letter to the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services, Javier Becerra, expressing significant concern and urgency for the need for vaccines in San Francisco, and that we are at a very scary place. And
Child.
we don't want to be ignored by the federal government in our need. So many leaders of the LGBT community have also, weeks ago,
Again,
asked for additional help and support and assistance. And this was July 20th. And now here we are, July 28th. And we're double that number at 281 cases of monkeypox and in desperate need of vaccines.
OMG.
And to also put that into perspective in terms of the numbers, we've received about 12,000 vaccines today.
oh, wow.
We really need 70,000. We
Wow.
a letter as well asking for about 35,000, because what we want to do is we want to prevent the numbers from increasing. We have a solution in the vaccines, and we want to make sure that everyone who is requesting a vaccine gets one. We have 5 sites identified in San Francisco and have to close many of those sites because we've run out of vaccines. So we're all here today because we know the importance of this. We know the challenges of what happens in San Francisco when we put public health on the back burner. We've seen this happen before in history.
Yes.
Crisis.
Yes.
When San Francisco was virtually left on its own to fend for itself, to address what became a real pandemic in this country. And we use the examples of the work that we did when we came together during the hate crisis to fight against the discrimination, against the hate, to focus on public health, because this is about public health of the residents of our city. And so by sounding the alarm, what we're saying is this is not going to be ignored, that this is a public health crisis, that we are in desperate need of vaccines to support the people of San Francisco.
See, this vaccine thing, it's like, how long monkeypox been around that y'all already got a vaccine? That's what be scaring me. That be my thing. Like, how is it that y'all have these things done already when this is just like a new-ish kind of thing? That's what bothers me the most.
I'm glad you said ish, because, you know, monkeypox has been around overseas for a while, but now it's in the US of A, because one thing that we love to do in this world is we love to travel and we love to mingle. And everybody, yes, and everybody just not clean.
Or safe. It's about safety as well.
Yes,
like sometimes you can be a clean person, and I know clean people that are not clean, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, and I don't like that they keep pushing this narrative of she just likened it to the AIDS pandemic. So I don't like those narratives at all. I understand them. I just don't like them. That's
why I said, is this the new HIV?
That's what I'm saying. You can get it from you can get it from clothing, bedding, touching anything. Just like you said from a say it again and make the face, the ooze. Yeah.
You know I be in the moment. You know I be in the moment. All this be for real.
The oozing, like, no, and people just really, they are not clean. And you would think that with just cleanliness in general, however, you have COVID-19 still going on. People are still contracting COVID and still dying from COVID. So you would think that there would still be a level of cleanliness. People don't even wear masks.
Oh, listen, I was in the store and I virtually was the only one with a mask on.
I was on the bus going to work, and I was the only one with a mask on.
So,
Young, old, and indifferent.
And then I know people who got Rona right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
It's not over with when it comes to that. But people are really just at a point where they try to ignore things. I'm not saying you got to live in fear. I'm just saying be careful and be safe. A lot of people do not want to follow guidelines. Like, that's why your children cutting up, because you ain't set no guidelines at the house. Like, let's get guidelines popping, adults. That way the children will follow our guidelines. You know what I mean?
Be the parent and then the friend, not the friend and then try to be the parent sometimes.
All right. Well, since we just talked about that, let me give y'all a little bit of a perspective when it comes to this monkeypox. Because, see, people don't think that it's for real, for real. So I have a video I would like to share of someone that actually has the monkeypox. And, child, it took me for a whole loop, baby. Matter of fact, we don't even need no sound. Let's just look at it. Just look at it. M to the G.
Look at her poor face, Jesus. Like they have that whole thing, that virus you can get with the holes in your hands and stuff.
Ew.
No, I gotta look it up. I gotta see what it's called. No, I have to.
It seemed like it got worse. Like, look how big those bumps are. Oh my God. Like, bro, then they got scalps on them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
See, don't start. It's too early. It's way too early. You just got here.
I can't take it.
And it looks like it's just all over her face.
Fix it, Black
I've
Jesus.
seen people that have them all over their body. I saw a video of a woman that was on public transportation with these same marks on her body, just in public.
Ooh, child.
It's highly contagious.
Oh, and then they inside the mouth. Oh, okay.
Do you think that could cause your throat to swell up?
It might do, but I got some people in the comment popping. Shalada said, "Hey y'all, how you doing, Miss Shalada?" Tip say some parents don't have common sense. Facts on facts.
Common sense ain't so common now.
Facts. Miss Carolyn says, yes, speak on it. Yes, Miss Carolyn, we got to tell it like it is, baby. Nikki Six says, ew. And hey, ladies, how you doing, Nikki Six?
Hey, honey, how are you?
So if that wasn't bad enough, I got another video, because of what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to help y'all understand and see what's really going on in this situation. Now, mind you, let's just be for real. Diseases are going to be here, because one thing that I have learned throughout history, there's a certain group of people that bought diseases and spread them, baby, and they ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, it's also a group of people that like to play with the diseases. They like to create other diseases, and they like to cross diseases. Like, I don't understand why people will even want to do anything like that, but they are doing it in those labs, y'all. So I got another video for y'all to see, though. Hold on.
Spread it around for fun. Like, child. No, don't do that.
Whew. Now, this is another one. Child.
Look at his eye, Jesus.
Bless the cheering, baby. Hold on. Let me,
I ain't gonna hold you. He look like he lost the fight.
I'm gonna play it from the beginning, and I'm gonna play the audio.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here in the hospital, and as you can see, shit is on my face. What did that look like? Monkeypox. Pink eye, as I mentioned, Monday, and then I want to say Wednesday, I started breaking out. And when I started breaking out on Wednesday, that shit's right here. That shit is right here.
OMG.
Finger,
and also, like, if you look on the inside right there, my hand is ashy because I keep washing them. But yeah, this shit is no joke, and it's painful. My lymph nodes were swollen. It's on my legs. It's on my arms. They've been keeping me medicated, as you can see, when pain do occur. These were swollen, but not anymore. Swelling went down. This is my... I lost track of the days. I think this is my 4th day in the hospital.
Oh, dang.
Just pray for me, guys. If you want to know more, comment below. Make sure you guys are sharing this video. Make sure you guys are being aware.
Yeah.
And if you guys think you have this and start to see different signs of it, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital because, yeah, it's going to spread and it spreads person to person. You can get it from simply just giving a motherfucker a good old handshake, stern handshake. And
I
if
ain't
they have
touching
I
nobody
don't
no
shake
more.
nobody's hand. I
if they
promise you,
doesn't
I don't shake
feel
nobody's
right,
hand.
now you have monkeypox in 3 days. Or
I don't
whatever
even do
it
the elbow
decides to
thing no more
present
neither.
itself.
I ain't lying.
No skin to
Pretty
skin. No skin
much
to
waiting
skin.
on the infection disease department to hit them back so I can know what the fuck is up, but we already know.
Ooh, child, baby. No, 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 no.
Oh, now,
Oh,
mind you, they said that there was an emergency in San Francisco. Now, the entire state of California, okay? You know how big Cali is.
California
The
can be its
entire,
own. Yes, yes, it
yes,
can be its own entity. Matter of fact, they trying to break off from the United States.
Texas is. California finna fall off. They have another a big earthquake. They have really been falling off the earth for quite some time.
Yes.
So, however, the entire state now is under a state of emergency because of monkeypox.
OMG.
And that's from this morning. That's from this morning.
Come on now, Sunshine. No.
Now you know I be all over the world now.
From
this morning when I read it at 9:00 this morning, only San Francisco was under the emergency. Now the entire California.
Wow.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey Trevor, please.
Nikki said they need to shut us down now.
Now you know
this right here died down, baby.
Yes. Now you know folks didn't want to sit down for the COVID. They will sit down for the monkeypox because it's gonna make them ugly.
Facts on facts on facts.
I said what I said.
Yes. Nick said Mikey been around, just not here. They have mixed some ish in the lab again. Always coming up with a new way to purge us. Shaking my head.
It's been an endemic. An endemic means that people, they have learned to survive with this disease, this virus, this whatever it is. That's what an endemic is. The pandemic occurs when folks bring it across the seas, and new people that are exposed to these types of viruses and things like that. That's when it becomes hectic because like people in America, we're not accustomed to these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's become so widespread so quickly. We don't know how to live with it.
Facts. And I don't want to live with it. I already had the measles when I was little. When I was little.
I only ever had the chicken pox. I promise you.
Well, yeah, that's it. The chicken pox. Yeah.
Oh, because we do that. Oh, you know what? Not the sidebar. They're saying that people should get vaccinated for polio. Yes.
Girl, that is about back to polio, damn it.
Yes, they have. Get vaccinated. Make sure your vaccines are up to date for polio because it's coming back now. Coming back.
Child, they coming back like we came back to Facebook, honey.
We can't win. Like, what's God? What's going on? Like, real? Like, what trying to tell us?
Baby, this ain't God. This ain't God doing. This is the wrath of the human foolishness. A lot that's rocking around with the devil. Yes. Shenanigery. Yes. Listen. So hold on. If you think that's sad, New York, big city of dreams. They got it popping too. Hold on. You know I got a little video to show. Hold on. Child, like you said, we can't win. Like on the Wiz.
They always got something percolating up in New York.
About the monkeypox outbreak, Governor Hochul has declared a disaster emergency in New York State as officials try to slow the spread of the virus. The rising case numbers have led to a rush for vaccines, but it could take several weeks before we have enough doses to meet demand. It has been start and stop through this whole thing. Meantime, 2 people have died in Spain and Brazil. They died. The first reported deaths from this outbreak outside.
I'm staying in the house.
Reporter Marcus Solis is live for us this morning with more. Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning, Michelle. Governor Hochul making that declaration last night. It essentially allows local health departments to speed up their response by tapping into some state and federal money. But the biggest obstacle remains accessibility to that vaccine. Now, New York City remains the epicenter of the outbreak with more than 25% of cases in the U.S. The number of cases in New York State has now topped 1,400. The state
1,400?
110,000 doses of vaccine from the federal government. 80,000 of those are allocated for the city, but it will take 4 to 6 weeks for that shipment to arrive.
From the beginning of this, and remember, New York was out in front of the country, really pushing a vaccination campaign. We've been calling on more and more vaccine to be made available to the city because we are definitely the epicenter of this. I think we still have a chance to slow this thing down if we can get shots into arms.
All of the vaccines that we have and all of the appointments are out.
Well, Connecticut will begin administering the vaccine on Monday at 15 different locations, and New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has written requesting additional doses for his state, saying that the virus doesn't respect borders.
Well, who thought that it did? Who thought that the virus respected borders, child?
What kind of asinine comment is that to make? Are you trying to make light of the situation? Like, that sounded like a little jokey joke that was like, it's too soon, bro.
That's a bad joke, bro.
Like, no, don't do that. You have 2 people dead in your state and you want to joke?
Exactly. Come on now. Man, look at here. I just ain't with it.
At all.
I'm not with it. And what makes it so bad, it's like people are not taking it serious, if you ask me. The only way people start taking things serious is when it's already a situation in their vicinity.
Mm-hmm. If it don't hit close to home, it don't hit them.
Child,
and that's sad. You need to take every precaution, every single precaution. Stop going out touching stuff. Wash your hands. Hand your sanitizer. Wear your mask. Like, look out for spores and things. Go to the doctor. Get tested. I mean,
this ain't something you want.
Not just for the monkeypox neither. I'm just saying.
I don't think there's nothing that you want though.
Or nothing that you need. And I'm telling you, this is because of the effects of it, the actual visual effects. People are going to sit down because, you know, folks do not want to look a particular way.
Well, if that's not bad enough for you, I got something else. Let's keep moving right along with the show. Bacteria found in water and soil in the United States. So there is a potentially deadly strain of bacteria that has been detected in the U.S. soil and water for the first time, prompting the Center for Disease Control and Prevention to ask healthcare workers to be on the lookout for symptoms in patients. All right, so I'm going to try to tackle this word, y'all. The bacteria called Burkholderia pseudomonas. That might not be right, but it's close to it. Cause a rare disease called melioidosis. Melioidosis. That's it.
Yes, melioidosis. I can say that word. Yeah, I know medical terminology.
Come on now. Come on with it, Sunshine. So it has killed 10 to 50% of people who've caught it in various outbreaks around the world. The CDC wrote in a health advisory Wednesday. The bacteria were identified in the soil and water in the Gulf Coast region of southern Mississippi during an investigation into 2 unrelated melioidosis cases, which were diagnosed in 2020 and 2022. Both patients were hospitalized and recovered after treatment with antibiotics.
So if they knew about this in 2020, why is it only in 2022 that we're being made aware? Now, I know there's this beach down in Delaware that I do actually frequent. This beach. It's a lovely beach down in Rehoboth. Now, I know last weekend on Friday, they told people to stay out the water because the bacteria levels in the water had increased.
No, nah.
Yeah. However, miraculously, by that evening, everything was okay.
Girl, don't trust it. And then let me give you some of the symptoms. Symptoms include fever, localizing pain or swelling, ulcers, abscesses, cough, chest pain, and difficulty breathing, loss of appetite, weight loss, stomach discomfort, muscle or joint pain, confusion, headache, and even seizures.
Now, I wonder if this ties into monkeypox some kind of way, shape, or form. Because they're talking about ulcers and things like that. Like, but then it's like, now everybody and mom going to be going to the hospital saying, I got a fever, I got seizures, I got this melanosis, whatever it's called. It's like every other week there's something new.
Yeah.
Every week it's something new.
Yeah.
Like since 2019, we have been inundated with just like viruses and diseases and pandemics and like, what is going on?
Yes, child. I mean,
sit down somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is going on. I feel that as if, first of all, they started when they took the prayer out of school. I mean, do people not know that it's good to pray? It is good to pray because yeah, because you need to speak to your higher self. You need to speak to the supreme being and make sure you ask God to keep everything level. Well, honey, the devil is having his way right now.
But I think, also with the prayer in school, everybody don't pray to the same God. So you got to respect all the gods. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because I don't care who you pray to. That's your business.
As long as you're praying to somebody, that's all I care about.
Right. But as long as, you know what I'm saying, you have some faith in something, because at the end of the day, I was just talking to a friend today, and we were talking about all the things that's going on around here. Our town is not that big. It's pretty small. And it was unheard of all these children going around killing each other. And when I say children, I mean, if you between the ages of 16 and 28, you're pretty much a child to me. Basically. So, and these young men mostly, and young women, because I've heard that they've been involved as well. Yeah. They are doing things to really retaliate against each other. They're unaliving one person, then they got to get back for that person, and then they just keeping it going. Listen, we talked about how when we were younger, even if we didn't want to be in church, our parents put us in church. So when we did get off from around them, we had something to feed on. Our soul, our spirit had something to feed on. These children don't have nothing. They don't care about nothing.
Well, they don't have parents to respect either. You know what I'm saying? Look at half of their parents.
Yeah.
And I don't mean no harm. However, y'all need to do better. Your children learn by watching you, just like that commercial we used to watch with the little girl, and she started like getting with the narcotics and whatnot. She's like, I learned by watching you. That's how your children are learning, from you. You should be their first example for everything in life. And when they can't find their moral compass in you and have no respect for you, or don't have a healthy fear of you as their parent.
Yes.
Listen, in my city a couple weeks ago at 2:00 in the morning, okay, a 10-year-old, 2 14-year-olds, a 13-year-old, and 3 other children unalived a 73-year-old man.
I read about that.
Just because he asked them, why y'all out 2:00 in the morning? The one child ain't had no shoes on. So they lived around that. They ain't too far from my house. I grew up around there. The house I grew up in is around the corner. My baby girl plays football in that field. So these children have they have nothing to look up to. Like really nothing. Either their parents are working too hard to give them the things they need, or to overcompensate for what they lack in to give to them, or their parents just don't care. Either way, these kids aren't getting anything at all. So how are they going to learn morals and values and respect if they don't learn it from home or from someone close to the family that has these morals and values?
I so agree with you, Sunshine. You made an excellent point right there. We have someone that says, Miss Keena Peoples, how you doing, Keena? Nice to see you again. She said, I don't get to catch this show every week, but I just want to say you all are doing a great job and it's putting great content out there. Extremely proud. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. And she also says, Eva had to go to church with the neighbors.
And all our neighbors was our aunties and uncles. They used to come and get you. You want to
go to church. I dare you to fall asleep in church. You better not go to sleep in church.
You go like this and like, wake up. You looking all crazy. Like, yes, you had to go to church.
Now. You had to go to church. And like I said, we didn't really like going to church that much, but thing is, it gave our soul and our spirit something to feed off of once we got out there by ourselves.
Exactly.
Because when you're doing the wrong thing, that voice get talking about something that good and well you ain't supposed to be doing it.
People like, dang, Jesus, I hear you. I'm going to go home. Dang,
come on now.
The devil like you doing. He's like, no, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are the facts. Whew, child, I tell you, it's a lot going on. With that being said, Sunshine, we're going to go ahead and move on with the topics. Hold on. Keena said structure. You are so right. You are so right. I'm always talking about structure. And another thing I want to say before we move on to the next topic. My friend that I was speaking with today, she said, it's part of our fault too, Brandy. She wasn't talking about us per se, but she was like a generation of mothers and fathers because they were not, I don't want to say hard on their kids, but they didn't give them the proper structure that they needed. They pretty much just kind of let them make decisions and gave them everything they wanted. And that's really going on times 10 now. I know some bad children be sharp.
Girl, look like they sitting to walk the red carpet, C's, D's, and F's, fight to school, got jail time on juvenile probation and stuff like that. No.
Like my dad said, D's and F's do not stand for doing fine.
You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going because it's right down. I'm going to bed. But then once again, like with the kids, when I was growing up, my mom and my daddy worked all the time. They worked all the time. My grandmama and my cousin basically raised us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they gave and gave and gave and gave because they didn't give us the time. And then in turn, our generation did the same thing. They overcompensated. We became our parents. Yes. While we said we don't want to be our parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, we overcompensate because more often than not, we have to be out on these streets hustling because it's a lot to maintain with just by yourself. Basically nowadays, imagine with children. So it's hard to maintain. People are hustling and working. So once again, overcompensating. These kids just running rampant in these streets. It's sad.
It's very sad. Which leads us into our next conversation. And it's a conversation that we have to have. And to be honest, it's not enough of us that's having this conversation, honey. And matter of fact, we bringing it to the light on the show because at the end of the day, I hate to see these young people dying at such an alarming rate. But let's go into the next topic. All right. JayDaYoungan, unalived, and his father was shot. Mind you, JayDaYoungan was a rapper who came up on SoundCloud. His views bragged like 26 million, 16 million, 18 million on these songs that he had put out, which Intel caused him to be a rap celebrity. So I'm more than sure he was making money off of this situation. He was doing a good thing. And he went back to his hometown. He was with his father. And next thing you know, the news hit. JayDaYoungan had been shot and he was not breathing. Everybody was hoping for the best, but the young man passed. And I hate to, and how he was only 22?
24. Oh My child's age. My daughter's 24 years old. He was my child's age. Yes. He was a baby.
Baby, you ain't did nothing at that age.
Except woke up and went to school.
Exactly. And then, to be honest, this is what the word on the street is that the people were not out to get JayDaYoungan, so to speak. They were out to get his father.
I heard that too, child. I did. From a couple, I heard that too.
They said,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said they was out to get his father because his father had made advances to some young people, and
Mm-hmm.
he did what he wanted to do when they said no anyway.
And he was selling narcotics to these children as well.
Yes.
I tell them things to kids. Like, come on now, do better.
Yes, let's listen to let's take a listen to this right quick about JayDaYoungan.
Talk about, so today we're going to be talking about JayDaYoungan's dad. But before we end today's video, I'm gonna ask you guys to like this.
Shout out to Plug Boy Ash.
Video, subscribe to my channel, and turn post notifications on so you be notified when I drop my next video. And follow my news page on Instagram. I will be leaving the link to that in the pinned comment in the comment section. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight to it. So as you guys seen by the title, some information about JayDaYoungan's dad has been put to light. As you guys see right here, a blog page, and this is not no ordinary blog page. This blog page is known for having info before any other blog. As you guys see right here.
Oh, what happened? I guess the feed got stuck. Now, this blog had went on to say that JayDaYoungan's father had been accused of making sexual advances to a minor, and he was also involved in selling narcotics to these minors as well. So they were saying that JayDaYoungan wasn't the person they were going after. They were going after his father, and he jumped in front of his father like most people want to do. You want to protect your father, you want to protect your mom, your dad. You know, you want to protect people. And they were saying he just got in the way and he was unalived. Let's just say he's only 24 years.
Yes. They wasn't at the.
We back to being lagging again. Yeah, so I guess because I have read the story and they said that, when was this? This was a little while ago. That this happened with his father. So I guess people do sit around and they will wait. The biggest haters, and once you make it, you have to cut ties with folks, including family ties. That's with the streets in it. That's very true.
All right, I got kicked out, but I'm back.
Oh, look at you. There's three of us up here. Hey, girl, you twinning.
Oh, girl, shut up. See, they cutting up. They cutting up, baby. They cutting up. See, you get to talking that talk, baby. They don't want to hear that. So did the video? Did you get to see any of the video?
The video didn't play, just the beginning piece that you had shown, and then you froze on up.
Okay, that's fine.
The gist of it, but you want to go ahead and play that video because they need to hear all of the things.
Okay, let me take it back. But yeah, so word on the street that this young man was not the target child. He got caught in the crossfire, honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it is important to know what type of situation you're in.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll this footage.
Comment section. So without further ado, we're going to get straight to it. So as you guys seen by the title, some information about JayDaYoungan's dad has been put to light. As you guys see right here, a blog page, and this is not no ordinary blog page. This blog page is known for having info before any other blog. As you guys see right here, she said they wasn't after JayDaYoungan. He got caught in the crossfire. Sadly, they were after his dad, who sold drugs about 2 years ago. So after seeing this, I will basically, do my own research. And it turns out his dad was a registered. Now, I would do more research and I would end up finding an article. As you guys see right here, it says, one in Louisiana man drugs to juveniles, police say. Now, it also says arrest warrants issued for Scott were for second-degree forcible sexual battery and a number of felony narcotics charged. Now, it's a lot to unpack here. I'm not necessarily gonna confirm that they was after his dad, even though, like I said before, that blog is very known for having specific information before a lot of other blogs. So I'm gonna just say that claim that the blog is making gossip of the city is allegedly. Because him being a registered sex offender is obviously, that's not allegedly, that's a fact. I even did my own research. You know, he's literally a registered sex offender. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all feel like, you know, JayDaYoungan's dad could have possibly been the main target and JayDaYoungan was just caught in the middle of it? Or do y'all feel like they was specifically targeting JayDaYoungan? Let me know in the comments. Regardless of all the assumptions and speculations, we're going to get the real answers from the police sooner or later, because I'm sure they're doing a whole investigation on this whole situation.
All right, so y'all heard it. Y'all, that is so sad. And before we go any further, I would like to give a shout out to Kena Peoples, who hit us up with the 310 stars. So you know what that means. We got to tell her thank you for giving us nothing more than millionaire pending stars. Yes, thank you so very much. We appreciate it. Thank you, honey. But at the end of the day, that is such a sad situation. Like,
I have a question.
OMG. What's the question?
What if it was a 2-for-1?
What if it was a 2-for-1?
You know, you go back home, people gonna hate on you, especially when you blow up the way JayDaYoungan did.
Yes, because he blew up. He did a Soldier Boy.
Exactly. So you go home, there's always a hater.
Yes, sir.
And then your daddy doing what he did. So
yes,
that was
sir.
just like, that could have been a quick 2-for-1. Now, his father said it was 5 gunmen that came and ambushed him, allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, could it just been like well, we know you're going to be with your son, your son going to be with you. So it could have just been, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take you out for being a grimy behind old man because you're dirty and you're nasty.
Yes.
And you because we just jealous.
Yes. All of that.
I don't get it.
Take a look at the screen as I show you. This is something that his father was busted with at one point in time. Okay, so all right. My thoughts on this. All right. I'm not saying, you know, he did it. This is all alleged, but baby, you got caught up with 929 grams of Mary Jane, 529 tablets of X, prescription legend drugs, and paraphernalia consistent with drug trafficking. And they found this in his bedroom. So you see the vacuum seal, Mary Jane, the clips, and all these pills and money and all this stuff. Like, your son is a legendary legend star. Like, why are you out here doing these things that you're doing? Now, I can't judge this man because I don't know what in the world he was doing. I have no idea why he was doing the things he was doing. But at the end of the day, it's certain things you got to let go. And this was in 2021. JayDaYoungan had already blown up.
That's what I'm saying. And my thing is, didn't Biggie teach y'all nothing? Did Biggie teach y'all nothing?
Come on now.
Like, you too old for that, sir.
Yes. You 43, baby. It's time to let it go. Give up the ghost, baby.
All the way. Like, why I never understood that. Why do people carry their weight? And I mean their narcotics in the place they lay their head. That's like the dumbest thing ever. Like the dumbest thing ever. Why would you do that?
I know.
You can't be like, oh well, my friend left it here.
Exactly. Bigger already done put y'all up on game. Kena People said sometimes your hometown contain your biggest haters.
Every day.
And once you make it, you have to cut ties with folks, including family. That's still with the S in the streets. Yes, ma'am, Pam. You know exactly what to say, honey. No lies detected, honey. No lies detected.
No alibis. All of that. It's just a shame.
It's just a shame. One thing I do know that is true is that his father just didn't set a good example either, because we all know that JayDaYoungan was a street dude, you know. That's probably part of the reason why he got his fame, because, you know, for some reason, the internet gravitate to all the evil stuff. Baby, I can be inspirational. And baby, ain't nobody standing there. But as soon as I go in there and I go off on somebody and I act a fool, and then
Cussing and hollering.
baby, I'm talking about the likes and the views go up.
Bing,
And
bing, bing, bing.
come
You know,
on
folks
now.
like the ratchetness. They love the ratchet. Because you know why? Because your ratchet, it takes away from their ratchet, and they feel better because you was ratcheter.
Ratcheter.
Ratcheter. I'm gonna make up some words now. I don't care. I'm gonna do
And
it.
then another thing that I noticed, they won't celebrate you if you're doing well, but if like you've been sick in the hospital, baby, we praying for you. Baby, pray for me that my business stay on top. Pray for me that I have strength and power to get up every morning to hustle and grind like nobody business.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. It's
Don't
like
pray for me.
there's so much. Why I don't understand why there's so much glory in death.
Come on,
like
now.
why is there so much glory in death? You ain't seeing nothing.
I'm talking about you gone to the beyond, baby. We don't know what's going on beyond life, baby. Why you want to go over there so fast? I ain't trying to go over there that fast.
JayDaYoungan song made $1 million, but he ain't sitting to see none of the proceeds.
Yeah. Well, if you think that's crazy, let's go on to the next topic. And Keena said, ratcheter.
Yeah, ratcheter.
If you think that's crazy, we have another rapper by the name of Rollie Bands, and he taunted his enemies online, and then within 5 minutes he was unalived. Child.
Literally, not like a black 5 minutes, like a literal like 3:30 to 3:35, like
yes.
Literally 5 minutes.
Yes, and it went down just like that.
Yes.
Tampa rapper Rollie Bands, S&K, after posting, "If a ninja won't smoke, pull up. I'm at my crib in 5 minutes." Bruh.
And in them 5 minutes, 5 minutes, he was unalive, sir. Like, yeah. I don't get the logic. First of all, nobody, if you in the streets like that and you got ops, nobody should know where you live, bro.
Facts.
Nobody.
Baby,
you
they
gonna
love
think
to
my house
glorify.
is a P.O. box. You gonna think my house is a P.O. box. Okay.
They love to glorify death. And then it says right here, minutes before, shout out to Black Media Page. Minutes before Tampa rapper Rollie Bands was S&K, he invited his K's to his home. Bands sent a social media challenge to his K's on IG. And this is what he said. "A lot of these ninjas know where I live at for real. I sleep in peace. If a ninja won't smoke, I'm at my crib in 5 minutes." Baby,
why
and
you have to go all boys in the hood with it though? Like you real gangster, like with the sit back in the yeah.
I had to get in character. Because I felt the ratchetness when he was saying all of that. Like them was his words. Them were nobody else's words. Them was his words.
Oh, it was a motivation. You felt the spirit of the hood. Okay, I feel you. Method acting. I got you. I got you. It was good. I like it.
Yeah.
But still, why would you do that? Why invite the trouble? Like
these
for what?
Young folks ain't got no value of life, baby.
That don't make no sense.
You ain't bigger than 30 seconds and you running around here acting like you a giant. And they came and seen about you, baby.
And now you don't see nothing but blackness.
Like I said.
You ain't seeing nothing.
Why y'all want to keep crossing over to the other side so fast, baby?
And don't both of these men have babies?
Yes.
Like y'all have little behind kids that ain't nothing to see. They ain't nothing to hear your voice as they get older, never feel your love, never hear your praise, never get your encouragement. Like, why don't they focus on that? Instead of the streets get you 2 places: jail and the grave.
Yes.
Do better.
Please, we got another comment from Keena. Keena said, "I heard an 18-year-old say, He had lived his life and didn't have nothing else to live for. Super sad to have that mentality. Child.
What was he going through?
Baby,
What trauma had he
18.
suffered in his life?
18, baby.
That's a trauma. Like,
That's
a
trauma.
That's a trauma.
That's a
So
trauma.
he needs, whoever that person is, he needs to go seek some therapy, unpack and heal. Because that's trauma.
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
Because 18, you just taking a pacifier out your mouth.
Yes.
You just taking the Pampers off. Okay?
Yeah, and she said that was a death wish on his behalf, though. And it was. He invited the K's right to his crib, baby. Come on through.
Open the front door, put out the red carpet for him.
Yes. Kena said that's that street life. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I have made the best decisions in life, because I was out there playing around for a little bit. But one thing about me is that I always had a conscience.
Thanks.
I always had a conscience. I didn't do too much, and I went out there to hurt nobody.
Thanks.
I was out there. Yeah, I was just out there doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm. But that's what it is. It's like they really have no respect for life.
No.
They really don't. And I don't know where this mentality comes from. I don't know. Like, again, why is it such a big thing to die? Like, I don't get it. I don't know why that is. It's just like the respect.
So sad.
Right? It's just it's tragic. It ain't sad. It's tragic.
It's sad.
It really is. Because I know more children that have been unalive than I know adults that are passing away.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's sad.
That is so
We're
true.
not supposed to outlive our young.
Nope.
We're not. That's not what we're here for.
But that's what's going on.
The way they going, it's sad. Again, do better. Please.
And let's give a quick shout out before we move on to our next subject, to the people that are paying the bills.
Period.
To pay. Yes, shout out to Brandy Brown Media and Photography.
Appreciate you, boss.
We also have a 360 machine as well. If anyone is looking to rent a 360 booth, make sure that you inbox me and check me out, because I definitely have what you need. This is a luxury experience. It's for people that are willing to pay for a luxury experience. This is not an experience where we're going to say, well, can you cut me a deal? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. And the reason why we're not doing that, because I can't provide a luxury experience if I'm cutting deals, okay?
And what I'm saying, I've seen some 360s. I have. And definitely some of the best ones that I have seen. I'm not going to lie. They are some of the best ones that I have seen.
As you can see.
Website. Okay, that website.
Yes, ma'am. This is the website. If you go on my page on Facebook, you will see Brandy Brown Media and Photography. I have my website up. It's $350 for 2 hours, $550 for 3. That is a deal that I got going on. You get one amenity with that. You get money gun, bubble gun, or the fog machine. 2 attendants for maximum helpfulness. Props you can throw, wear, and show off as the camera spins. Digital sharing to brag to all your friends. TV playback station. Customer border design for your company logo. Birthday messaging, wedding, and even a baby shower.
Oh.
Our 360 booth allows you to move and groove while your video is being taken at lightning speed. Simply step on the platform and let your swag do the talking. Then wait for the camera to start spinning to create your fire flick. Okay? And here's just here's just a few of the things that we got right here. Okay, so listen, we're not gonna play that music though, because that's gonna get our video flagged. So hold on one second.
Thank you. Now that overlay.
On the left,
still hear the music.
on the right, on the left be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic.
Set it off, I suggest, yo. Set it off, I suggest, yo. Set it off, set it off. Come on, set it off, set it off, set it off.
I wanna dance tonight. I wanna toast tonight. I'll spend my money tonight. I'll spend my money tonight.
This is your celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on.
All right, so I just wanted to show y'all that. So
you have 3 people that you can get on your 360 machine?
Actually, 4 can get on my 360 machine.
Now, any 360 I've seen, only 2 could get on.
That's why I provide a luxury experience. I also, like I said, I have amenities, and you get your video on the spot. Even afterwards, I put it up, and I just try to make sure I accommodate the people. I want them to have fun, and believe me,
it looks like people, a good time.
They get so excited when the 360 break out, child. Oh my God.
I want to get on one.
And you will. And you will. And you will. All right. Well, let's keep it moving right along with the show. Let's see. We got 4 comments, Sunshine. Let's see. Let's see. Miss Kenna said, me too, Brandy. Baby, I'm more than, listen. Great minds think alike. Maybe they think they can still hang with their friends as a ghost.
You know, no, I'm going to bed. No, that's it. I'm done. I got gone.
Once you are gone, that's it, baby. The only thing left is your pic on a t-shirt. Baby, look at him. Listen,
you know what?
Don't do that to me. Just no.
Don't do me no more. Don't do that. I almost had to leave, girl. I almost had to leave.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Sheila McGregor said, so proud of you, B. Thank you, Miss Sheila. I appreciate that. Shaquelle Sweeting said, all right now, that's all right. Look, you already know. You up next, my girl. And then my mother is in the building. She said, I love it. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. So we in the building. All right. So we got a few more topics we're going to tackle, and we're going to get right into it. We don't have many left, but we're going to go ahead and tackle these last few topics, if you will. All right. Kelis versus Queen B.
Not the Queen. The Hive is...
Look, you already know the Beehive is coming.
And they don't play. They shut it down.
They shuts it down. So Kelis better tread lightly, honey. She better tread lightly.
On feathers. Okay, on feathers.
So,
all right.
So give the people the information that you know about this situation, Sunshine.
You got stuck. That was a remix of my name.
Yeah, I got stuck. I got stuck. Look, I believe it's this these medicines, honey, because as y'all can hear, I'm a little congested. So I've been drinking my herbal tea and I've been doing Dayquil and stuff like that. So y'all please bear with your girl.
Keep that mask on for real. Keep it all the way.
Most definitely.
Now we all know the Queen Bee of it all, Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter, released her new album Renaissance, correct?
Yes, Renaissance. Oh, and I love it. I love Renaissance, but go ahead.
I listened. I mean, you know, I'm not a fan. There's one song I happen to love. Other than that, it's like, you know, no, there's 2, because the joint with Frida is a bop. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bop. However, the song Energy, what's it called? The interloop something. It's not sampling. It's like when you take a piece of the song and you slightly remix it and then you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound bite.
There you go.
A sound bite.
Right. They did that with Kelis's Milkshake. Now we all know that song. My milkshake thing. We all know that song. So apparently, without her knowledge, Queen B sound back, right? That's what it was.
Sound bite.
Sound bite. Yeah, she did that word right there to her song without her knowing. So Kelis felt some kind of way because it's like, this is my song. You want to sample it or soundbite it or remix it without even letting me know, like give me acknowledgement, like give me a heads up. And she found it to be like very disrespectful. She accused the queen of theft, y'all.
Child.
She said that the queen bee had stole it. Now we all know that's not true. However, her bigger beef, for real, was with Pharrell and was it Chad Hugo? His name is correct. That's her. I really feel like Beyonce was just like a catalyst to it all. Like she just happened to be the scapegoat, the big thing that brought it all to the head.
Yes.
But Kelis had a beef with Pharrell by saying that he got her in a bad deal where she don't own none of her music and things like that. And so she's been calling him out for days. It's just that it happened to be about B's track. However, about an hour or two ago, I read that the streaming song of Energy is taking out that sound.
Come on with it.
Okay, Miss Kelis did the thing, girlfriend. You was a big dog. However, not for nothing, you're getting acknowledgement. Like your song is playing, you streaming again. I mean, I understand the level of respect. Respect is respect where it's due. You ain't had to go all hectic like that. Like theft and it's the most dishonest thing. And it was just, she used a lot of words. I just was not a fan. Well, and I'm not even a fan of the queen, but don't do that. That's not cute.
Before I go into what I feel, let me read these comments I got up here. Let's see. Taylor Rain said, "Hey, I'm super late. How you doing, Taylor? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for dropping through. Y'all go follow Taylor. Taylor is a makeup artist, honey. She do special effects makeup, baby. I love it.
And it does pop.
It does pop.
It pop.
Keena said, Marjorie Gaddis Brown. Hey, mama. Hope all is well. Still beautiful as ever. Thank you. Thank you, Keena. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Mama, did you hear Keena?
Shout out.
Yeah, and she know you very well, Keena. You know this. She also said, don't you have to pay for samples? That was easy to fix. Okay, so let me address this comment right here. So thing is this. Yes, you have to pay for samples, and I'm more than sure Queen B and her team did just that. However, the real problem here is that Kelis does not own her music, baby. Her music is owned by the Neptunes. So I'm more than sure that Queen B stepped over Kelis, which she was supposed to do, because you're supposed to go to the owner of the song and clear it with them. Now, the real problem here is that Kelis, just like Sunshyne said, has beef with Pharrell, the Neptunes, not with Queen B. But, it made for a good story to throw Queen B under the bus, which, baby, leave Queen B alone, because, baby, look, I'm Queen B fan, baby. I'm part of the entourage, okay?
Oh, you was...
Yeah, you will get stoned. Yes, you will. But thing is this, I'm a fan of Kelis as well. But thing is this, Kelis, call out the real problem. Listen, if you feel like you was in a bad deal, you can try to take this thing to court. Now, mind you, you probably won't win because you signed that contract, my girl. But and the Neptunes and herself, baby, they are like not good friends at all. Like they are definitely at each other's throats. However, I must say this, Kelis went off. I wonder where I got that video where she went off. She went off.
Pressure was raising up and what? Because child, I want to somebody to have some water.
Yes, I got the video. Let me play this video, y'all. Kelis went off. She said, shoot, I'd be happy too if I was stealing people's stuff and such this and such that. Y'all. But she is right. Y'all, listen. If you're an artist, watch who you do business with.
Facts.
Because, listen, don't be so thirsty, baby, that you end up signing your life away. Don't be that thirsty, baby. Because listen, if you're a good artist, you can be independent and they're gonna come to you, and you can call the shots.
Look at Jasmine Sullivan.
I love Jazz.
Love her. Good old
Hold
Philly
on.
girl.
Oh, she from Philly?
Yes, ma'am.
Baby, I love Jazz. Jazz, we going in.
Period.
All right, y'all. Look, you can look at Kelis' face and tell she is not with what they got going on. Okay?
She is not the one.
She is not the one, the two, or the three. Hold on, let's see.
Okay, so I just got off stage, but I got off and I saw these retarded comments. So let me just respond. There were some good ones too, but you know.
Her hair though.
So here's the first thing. Her hair is cute. Here's the first issue, okay? Number one, it's not even like I'm a human being, so I get pissed off and I get ticked off, right? I'm an artist, so I am, as Erica said, I'm sensitive about my shit. The reality is, okay, is that my real beef is not only with Beyonce, because at the end of the day, she sampled a record. She's copied me before. She's done it before. So have many other artists. It's fine. I don't care about that. The issue is that not only are we female artists, okay, Black female artists in an industry that there's not that many of us, right? We've met each other. We know each other. We have mutual friends. It's not hard. She can contact, right? Ash Nico, who's what, 20? She's a young white girl. She reached out when she freaking it's just common decency, right? It's common decency, especially because as so many of you pointed out, as though I don't know, but let me help you, okay? I know what I own and what I don't own. I also know the lies that were told. I also know the things that were stolen. Publishing was stolen. People were swindled out of rights. It happens all the time, especially back then. So it's not about me being mad about Beyonce. Everyone's like, you're all sheep. And I'm talking to the people who are obsessed and blind, just like it's so dumb. It's so ignorant. It's so ignorant. She's one issue because it was stupid and disrespectful, and she should have at least reached out. But the real issue is the fact that the people like Pharrell and like Chad really is like an amoeba and just he's spineless. It's a miracle he can keep his neck up. But Pharrell knows better. This is a direct hit at me. He does this stuff all the time. It's very petty, very, very, very. And the reality is that it's frustrating. I have the right to be frustrated. Why? Because no one had the human decency to call and be like, yo, hey, would like to use your record. Which, by the way, the reason I'm annoyed is because I know it was on purpose. This is not like they were in the studio. No, this was an on purpose direct hit, which is very passive aggressive. It's very petty. It's very stupid. And I'm going to say what I have to say. I don't mince my words. So all of you Beyonce fans, knock yourselves out. I'm not mad like that. It's not about me being jealous of someone using my song. That's the dumbest, most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Like, grow up. I was not thinking about her or no one else. Not even on no shade. Just not thinking about living my greatest, best life, as I always do. So it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that from one artist to another, you should have the decency and the common sense and the courtesy to call, reach out, a manager, an agent, anybody just be like, yo, heads up. This is what we're thinking. This is what we're doing. Even if you're going to do it anyway. Just common decency. Like I said, it's happened before where people at least had the wherewithal to be like, yo, using your record, we understand that like Pharrell totally swindled you out of your stuff. Just want to give the respect because that's what you do, right? No, that's not what happened. So grow up, okay? I don't mince my words. I say exactly how I feel, when I feel it, how I feel it. I don't care who likes it or doesn't like it. It is what it is. These are facts. This is not opinion, okay? These are facts. Later.
Well, y'all heard her, honey.
She said a word.
She said a word, baby, and she is not with the foolishness. And Keena said, just pay her and she would shut up. Let's see. Taylor said, this is the first time someone accused Beyonce of theft.
That is true.
And this is very true. Now, I love Queen Bee, but baby, this ain't the first time I've heard that as well. Being that she is top tier, baby, you can't hardly reach her. She can get away with some stuff. Let me just say that.
Hey.
Baby, and Quail, honey, is laughing, honey. She finds us hilarious, honey. So, Keena said, well, folks actually forgot about her until this. Hopefully she could do something great with this new publicity. I know that's real, honey. Come on, Kelis.
Like some shade.
What a child.
All right, Miss Keena. All right now. I see you, girl. I see you.
Yes. Taylor said, yes, she did. And well,
it is what it is.
Look, it is what it is. My thing is this. Okay, look. All right. So I really feel as if her attacking Beyonce was uncalled for. Now, I do understand what she said. Dang, just have the common decency just to hit me up. Because that is her record. That's her voice. I don't care who own it. That's her song.
Fact.
That's her song.
They were saying that it sounded like Kelis in the song that Beyonce did. They were trying to make sure it wasn't her actual voice as well. So that would have been like a double rubbing your face to Madam Kelis. Like, I stole your song, not to Queen B, to for real. I took your song. Now I'm remixing it and throwing it in your face by using your voice. That's
Kelis, go do a milkshake part 2 and show them what it is, girl. Look, use this newfound fame to do milkshake part 2 and tell everybody, honey, your milkshake bring all the boys to what?
The yard. Drop a new EP, baby girl.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, we don't want them to go to the yard no more. Where else can they go?
To the beach.
That milkshake brings all the boys to the beach.
No, I'm going to the spa. I'm gonna get a fat. I need a mud man and a massage with the hot stone.
Okay. Milkshake brings all the boys to the spa.
Period. It's better than y'all.
Yeah. And I am not flawed. Come on now. Come on now. We done gave you some tea. Now come on. Take them to the spa now, baby.
Yeah. Take to the house.
Come on with it.
Take to the house.
Yes. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, T. Hey, y'all new here. Just up. Thanks, T. We appreciate you.
Stopping by.
Thank you. And here on the Truth About a Boss, Talk About It Tuesday, I look at everyone as a boss and a bossette, baby. So come through and boss up with your girls. Keena said the biggest lesson from this, on your own spit. Baby, you know what to say.
Say it again for the people in the back, please.
Child. Yes, the yard. Yes, the yard. Taylor said, yes, the yard, baby. Yes. The yard.
Most definitely.
Like, but for real, I find it that, listen, these people in the music business are greedy. Baby, they got their horns out and their claws out, baby, and they will eat you alive, honey.
They're vultures.
So they are vultures. Yep, T said, yup. So thing is this, baby. I know when she first became an artist, she probably was so hungry. But baby, after they got through chewing her up, baby, she was just like, Lord, it's over with. And you know, she had stepped away for a long time.
She did. She really had. Like, I used to like Kelis. Like, for real. I love Kelis. And then it was just like fade to the background. I guess them bad deals did a number on her.
They will.
She was just
they will.
like not messing with it at all. Like, forget all of y'all because I can't trust nobody. And it's understandable. It really is understandable. Because I know I would.
Most artists go through that. But, you know, now, as you can see, a lot of the younger artists, they are independent or they sign a deal, just a little deal. They might go into something like maybe a 360, or they might just get a distribution if they got sense. People could say what they want to say about Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy, he handled his business, baby.
He got some sense.
Yes, he handled his business. Not only did Soulja Boy handle his business, Gucci Mane handled his business.
Yeah, I love me some Gucci Mane now.
Missy Elliott, she handled her business.
Yes.
Baby, if you didn't learn that, look at the TLC story, baby. They ate pole TLC up. They ought to be shaming themselves. I'm still mad at them about that.
Girl, yes, because that was, it's too soon. It's too soon. It's still too soon. Like, for real. Because they was the most popping group.
Baby, they supposed to be zillionaires by now.
You couldn't do the 90s without doing some TLC now. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, what?
Come on, baby. That was my group. What?
Hold on. I'm Left Eye. Come on now.
Come on.
And
now.
they were so pop, like they brought about so much awareness and all of that. Like, how can you do them dirty like that? Like, come on. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Taylor said she lost her husband recently. Also, who? Kelis?
Oh yeah, he did pass away. He sure did.
Oh,
yup.
Yup. Yeah, I didn't even know she
months ago. Yeah.
For real, I didn't even know she had remarried. You know, she married to Nas. That's the last person I knew she was married to.
Yeah, but no, he had just passed away. I think he had
Wow.
I think he had the cancer or something like that. Yeah, he just passed away. So I think that's another thing. So she's still grieving, and a smack in her face with this disrespect. I think it was just like, I'm not dealing with none of y'all right now. None of y'all.
It's sad.
And she blew up. That's a shame. She going through a lot.
It's sad. T said, who was that handled Robin Thicke? You remember, honey, you know Robin Thicke had well, it was actually Pharrell who made the beat, but I know you want it. I know
and
you
he
want
was talking about that
Good
song. You know that song was the new Grapey song. They were saying that song was just a SA's wet drink. Child, it was just it was too much. It was too much. They were saying
I ain't
it was
gonna lie. It was a bop though. I know you want it. Blurred lines.
And that's what they were talking about, saying, you know, you wanted blurred lines. So that's why they're saying that it was a grapey song, because you know how men think that no means yes. So that was the blurred line.
Child, baby, I blur your line, all right, baby.
A couple times.
Don't play no games, baby. Don't play no games. Because, baby, no means no in my Queen Latifah voice.
Period. End of conversation.
Yes. Taylor said yes. Kena said, I don't remember any songs but the milkshake song. Next time, bring them to the table instead of the yard and sign papers.
You know what?
Sign papers and get rights to your stuff. See, Kena, you cutting up.
I ain't talking to her for the rest of the night. I'm not.
Lying. My milkshake brings all the peers to the table. And when I sign this deal, I'm able. I got the beat. My milkshake. To the table. Baby, look at him. Look, I am not going to play with you.
Look, I'm going to act right.
All right, but listen. But I'm just saying. That's a true statement. Next time, bring them to the table, baby, and sign the papers right, baby. And then go by that lawyer office while you at it.
Go to the lawyer office first, okay? To make sure the papers is right.
First,
and
baby.
Then bring all them papers to the table, and like, I'm going to sign on the line. They're like, I'm going to get them damn night, and then y'all going to remix.
Okay. I am not going to play with y'all. No, ma'am. T said, blurred lines. Okay. Oh, yeah, and play on words. Kena said, I'm done for the night, y'all. Enjoy it. I got to hit the clock early. All right, thank you for coming through, Kena. We appreciate you. You gave us some laughs, honey. I love to get me a good laugh in, baby. You have a blessed night.
Be safe and please remain healthy, please.
Yes, baby. T is laughing at us, baby. Miss Bobby said, I enjoyed tonight. Thank you, Miss Bobby. You know, we just got to come. We got to come with it, honey. Matter of fact,
make it like we never left. Like we never left.
Yes, we back. But okay, because you know we can go all night. Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject.
Okay, I'm gonna act right.
All right. Child, Nick Cannon on feminine hygiene, child. First of all, you know, it really just grinds my gears when somebody that ain't doing right trying to tell the people that ain't doing right that they ain't doing right. Okay? Because how you going to try to talk about some feminine hygiene when you got 15 children with 15 different women?
Because the man, no. Well, he got 15 with 12 because some got twins.
True that.
Because the man thing, like, he has two, allegedly. He has 2 women pregnant right now. So worry about your good hygiene, sir.
Right. Speaking of hygiene, you also need to take yourself down there and get snipped. Now,
yes, he does.
I'm not saying that you can't have no children because that's your prerogative. But what I'm saying, what type of example are you setting for these young men? Which goes into this conversation, which I'm sure we need to have this next Tuesday, about the wordplay that TD Jakes had for us female time. We trying to be men, baby. Baby,
Ooh.
TDJ, baby, sit your bald head self down somewhere, baby, because you don't know what you're talking about, baby. Now, okay, now let me say this, because he did give context to it. And he said that, that the male that hurt the female and done all these jinky things to the female, which made the female have to boss up and empower herself and had to handle her household with or without her male partner. But TDJs, don't try to blame it on us, baby. Don't try to do that, because I didn't like that statement you made. You better be glad I wasn't at your church. I would have stood up and I would have said, boo, tomatoes.
Tomato. Now, here's the thing. The thing is this. Back in your time, my good sir, women had no option except to be with a man. To survive, to have money, to drive a car, to do all of that stuff. You are now an option.
Yes.
And that's your problem. You're an option. Women don't need you. You got to bring more than to the table than your pocketbook. And that's the problem. Men always asking women what we bring to the table. No, sir. What do you bring to the table except your wallet?
Right. Because baby, women
you ate
make
my
their
spirit
own money now.
Exactly. You ate my spirit and my growth. I'm gonna keep it for girl.
Females need compassion. Females need love.
Thank you.
First of all, no woman want to be cheated on. Okay, women don't like that. Okay,
at all, and it's dirty.
Like that because a woman gonna be loyal. Now I ain't gonna say all of them now, because we got some thought pockets out there, baby. We got some thought pockets out there, but for the most part,
what Chris Brown said, these ain't loyal.
But I'm saying is this. There are a lot of good women out there, and there are some good men out there. So when we make a statement that bold, make sure you make it right, because, to me, that sounds very offensive. I know a few women that's just doing it by themselves. And baby, that is bossed up. Hey. I'm talking about men are intimidated by them. You don't have to be intimidated, baby. This is just a woman that knows what she wants in the world, and she out there to get it. Trust and believe y'all can be partners in crime. Y'all can do this thing together. See, you trying to look for somebody who's going to be submissive and let you run around in the streets and do what you want. Baby, no. A partnership, baby. A partnership.
People have to understand you have to be worthy of submission. Okay? Be worthy of submission. You can't get yourself out of an empty room with the door wide open, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you gonna do for me? No. Yes. Be a man or a woman worthy of submitting to. Yes. And your partner will submit to you.
Come on now.
You can't be out here on a corner 5 o'clock in the morning, nickel and diamond, or down here like collecting change and doing. No, you can't be doing that.
Still at the club at 5 o'clock in the morning. You supposed to be home, baby, by 12.
Out gambling your money away. What's that worth? Ain't got no job. You got this baby here by this girl, that by that girl. That what? No, sir, no ma'am, no ham, no spam.
Yes, let's work together, because I'm all for a father and a mother in a household. Baby, I actually think that's the best. Matter of fact, Sunshine, your mother and your father still married, and mine is too.
41 years and counting.
Come on, I'm all for it. But let's not pretend, baby, and act like folks is worthy of some being submitted to, honey, because that ain't it. That's not the answer, baby.
And people want to lord over people. I don't like that word relationship. I don't even like that word. I want to be in a partnership. Okay. If you can't be my partner, if you can't uplift me, you can't help me grow, and you can't encourage me and be my safe space and help me heal. I don't need you, because I don't need that in return. So if you can't give me what I'm for you, I don't need it. Yes. Be a partner.
Baby, the comments is going up, honey. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Y'all are funny. I like it here. Thank you, T. Appreciate it. Let's see who's after T, because for some reason it's just showing Facebook user. I think this is Taylor. And giving people the herps, baby. Look at him.
Yes.
Leave that gift that keeps on giving over there, baby.
And
I'm so over.
Not just that. They
Exactly.
clapping and syphilising and all kinds genital wartsing and just stuff you can't get away in. Cut it out.
Yes. T said, I'm so over him. Ugh.
Yes.
Really. Big body Jace need to go lay down. She said big body Jace need to go lay down somewhere. I ain't finna fool with you, T. I ain't fooling with you, T.
You supposed to be with Miss Keena. Okay?
I ain't lying.
Good night.
I ain't lying, baby.
Good night.
Let me see. This got to be, this is Taylor. I don't know why it's just saying Facebook user.
Yeah,
Taylor said, wow. Taylor said, wow. Well, I guess you have as many kids as you can afford. This is true.
But make sure they know one another. Especially when you have children of different genders. Make sure they know one another. Because the worst thing that can happen is you have your son over here, your daughter over here. They don't know one another. And they just so happen to come together. And now they make sure your kids know each other.
Well, to be honest, I feel like Nick is going to take care of them children. And I feel like those children are going to know each other. But what I'm saying is this, is that I feel like after Mariah, Nick's ego was bruised heavily. So it's like, hey, look what I can do. I'm Nick Cannon.
I mean, he always been corny.
This is true. But, go off, Nick. But what I'm saying, you're not really setting a good example. You're not really setting just because you got money, that don't make you, somebody to look at. Especially when you out here acting like a male Optimus Prime.
Oh, you don't, not Optimus Prime.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the day.
I'm just saying.
You need to coin that, Optimus Prime. You coin that for real,
honey. T said off top, but Miss Mama at the top has some nice. Oh, so you got some nice onesies.
Please don't get your play safer games.
Let's see. Mama said, stand up, ladies. Well, thing is this. Let's just make sure we live in reality now. At the end of the day, I don't want Nick, but I'm just saying, that I just don't think that's a good look. But that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Like, why have so many babies spread out all around like that?
Yeah, I mean,
it says, be plentiful and make babies and stuff, but you don't need to do it like that, sir. It's like he has a whole commune. He has a harem, basically, of women that have babies for him.
Yes, Quell said, make me want to submit.
That part.
Yes. She Taylor says, I want the men to tap in. Baby, please, man. Look, if you want to tap in, baby, you are more than welcome. Matter of fact, hit me in the inbox and I'm gonna put you on the show next week so we can talk about more about what TD Jake said. We'll have a video and everything because he's not on the topic today, but that was in the back of my mind. So
definitely.
Taylor, if you know a guy that can tap in, tell him to tune in and he can definitely come on the show, baby, and we can go toe to toe. Let's get it. Let's see. Trey D. Thomas. Hey, what's up, Trey D in the house? Thanks for stopping by. What y'all saying? All right, baby. You know what to say? That's what Taylor said. Not the herps. Ew, baby. Yes, baby. And then y'all finna know why I'm finna say what I've said about Nick, because I don't agree with all that Bobby Brown humping around. I don't agree with all that. Baby, that's your business if that's what you want to do. T said, oops, there it is. LOL.
Do it safely.
Said, right, because he can take care of them, but he not in the home with all of them, and that matters. Like, for real, like, baby, you cannot spread yourself 11 ways and be like there for all of them, But go off, though. But the reason why I said what I said as well is because, on to the next topic, IG model got the AIDS, baby. And she done almost passed. And she's been linked to Mr. Nick as well, baby.
Mm-hmm. It was that she was linked to a couple folks.
A couple folks. Give them a little bit of context, Sunshine, while I pull up some of this stuff.
Well, this Instagram model, Gina 2, that's what I say how you pronounce her name.
Yes, that's it.
She had been going to get tested with what she thought was an HIV screening as well for years. As most people don't know, you actually do have to request to have the HIV panel in with your STD screening.
Yes,
Most folks
do.
don't know that. So she went years thinking that she was being tested for HIV and was just coming up negative, everything else. She started getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Girlfriend can't see out one of her eyes.
Yes.
She almost passed away.
Yes, she did.
And that's how she found out she had HIV. AIDS. She has AIDS because, you go from HIV to full-blown AIDS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she had AIDS. And that's how she found out. Over a decade.
That's right. And she also has been linked to Chief Keef as well. Let's check out this video right quick.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I don't want no music. I'm trying to, because if it's going to play music, then I'm going to go find her video.
Yeah.
Where she talk about it, because at the end of the day, she came out with it and told everybody that she has AIDS, baby, not HIV to the V, baby. She got AIDS, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me go on her page. And then you will also see that she, listen, poor thing, she couldn't even stand up.
Yes.
She couldn't even stand
so
up.
Sad. It was so sad.
Let me see. Okay, I found it, y'all. I'm finna pull it up. And mind you, y'all see the picture. She's a pretty girl. That's why, baby, you better be careful. Everything look good ain't good for you.
Everything that glitter ain't going. Ain't that what your granny said? I know that's what mine said.
All right, y'all. I'm looking for this one particular. Oh, there it go, y'all. This is what
time that we stand. I don't know how long we've been here, but yeah, I got here probably about 20 minutes before you.
Look at her legs, child.
Child. Y'all. Lord have mercy.
2, 3. Push through those legs. Come on, push. Stand up. Push through those legs. Come on, do it. Push those legs.
I want to cry. Like, I'm going to tear up.
This will be the last time that we stay.
Y'all, did y'all see that?
Such a shame. Such a shame.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, Taylor. You go ahead and get yourself prepped, and I appreciate you coming through.
Good night, Taylor. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Hold on, though, because that ain't it, y'all. Y'all, this girl went from this, which y'all already know. A lot of people ain't going to be checking for nobody, seeing if they all right. They just going for what they going for. Y'all, look at this. Look at that. She went from too hot to trot.
Yes, girl, get it.
Ain't nothing I can do with it.
Tyra on the runway. Get it.
I'm talking about she's a pretty girl.
She was a beautiful young lady.
But baby, she done messed around and got the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes. That monster.
Y'all. Did y'all see her poor little legs? That just did something to me.
It looks like, those those girls that have the eating disorders, or the people that are starving and third world
anorexia.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there you go. I was thinking about bulimia. That's the other one. But anorexia, yeah. And then the people that live in a third world country, they don't have nothing they're suffering from famine. That's what it reminds you of.
Yeah, and she said I'm currently 88 pounds, y'all.
Y'all. Keep being blessed up, like for real. That's a blessing. She looks like a child. She looks like a child.
But you know what? I commend her for coming forth and telling her story and being real with everybody.
Yeah,
being real with everybody. But I want to play this video right here because she's gonna tell some truth.
Mm-hmm.
So I get this question a lot. I do not know who gave it to me or where I got it, how I got it. All I know is that because I was so sick at the point of death that they said I had to have had it for 8 to 10 years. And in that time frame, I was living in New York City and I was homeless. I did get raped a couple times, not something I like to talk about. I have had a couple free tattoos. So it could have been a dirty needle. I don't know. Do I know those people? No. Did I say anything when those things happened? No, because I was naive and I was stupid and I was young. And that's all I can really say about this question.
It's so sad.
Child, listen, y'all better be careful with your life.
Yes.
Be careful with your life.
Ask for that HIV test. You know what? I knew a girl. I grew up with her. She'd been having sexual relations since she was 12 years old. The first time she got tested for anything, I mean chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, HIV, was when she got pregnant at 25. So you've been having relations for 13 years. And it wasn't just like with one person. And sometimes with more than one person at one time. Okay? You're doing all of this and you're not protecting yourself.
Listen.
Protect yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, protect yourself.
The health department is free. And confidential. And confidential.
Well, I think with some, and they do make you call your partners to let them know as well.
Oh, yeah. As they should.
I forget which one it is, that there's an actual list that they do call people. Like they inform people that, you know, this person has it, because this, you know.
T said, what if Nick has it and just saying it is the other thing? I don't know, just guessing. You know, because he said he got lupus.
I'm gonna mind my business.
Child. Oh my God.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Oh, T, I know. T said she had on a pamper. Shaking my, that's the first thing I seen. I was like, Lord, she got pamper dude. Oh, dang.
First thing I saw was them legs. It was just sad. She just looked so frail. It's just.
And she was.
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
And she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, go ahead.
Take better care. Really, people have to really take better care of themselves. And not just when you're feeling sick.
Yeah.
When you're healthy, still go get checked out. Like, it don't matter. Just keep yourself together.
Cause baby, she didn't look like she had nothing.
She said she said, well, she thought she was getting tested. However, it was a decade that went past and she just didn't know.
Child, my mama said it's so sad. I know, Mama.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's horrible. It's tragic. It's tragic.
Ooh, child. Well, we would like to thank everybody for coming through tonight. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. We will be back every Tuesday at 8:00 p.m. Myself, B. Brown, the Revolutionary, and your girl, Sunshine. Sunshine, you got some last minute words for the people?
I need those millionaire pending stocks.
Yes, if you like the content that we are bringing to you, you can definitely help us out by sending us some stars, which equate money, so we can keep our show flowing, and going. And trust and believe, we appreciate everybody who sent stars. Tonight, Keena sent us some stars, and we really appreciate that.
Yes, we appreciate Keena all night, actually. So please do come back.
I know, Keena. Keena. All right, well, that wraps up our show. But before we go, we would like for y'all to understand that it's definitely the truth about it.
It's the truth about a boss.
All right, thanks for tuning in, T. MB. Who else we had? Trey D.
Miss Bobby, of course.
Miss Bobby, yes, Keena.
Taylor.
We had Tip Taylor.
Yes.
We had Sheila tuned in.
Yes, forgot about Sheila.
Yes,
Who else was it?
Nikki Six,
Yes.
Carolyn,
Yes.
Carolyn Benson tuned in, Shanalda tuned in. You know, if we missed anybody,
We're gonna catch you next week.
We're gonna catch you next week. But make sure you bring your millionaire pending stars. Okay. Millionaire pending. We'll see y'all next time.